Hello and welcome to game one of another league. Game one of match one, that is. We are on the draw. We can keep this hand. Seems good. Our opponent also keeps 7. Let's see what we're up against. Ooh, maybe a discard. Ooh, Goblin Guide. Rakdos Burn, maybe? I will yield through this turn. They've got it. Blackcleave Cliffs into Goblin Guide is an exciting start. Rakdos Burn, Mardu Burn, Rakdos Goblins maybe. We get a mountain off the Goblin Guide, which is a very welcome thing. Bolt and Anger of the Gods will definitely prove useful here. I think I hate to get a forest here, but I don't know that I want to take too much more damage from my own land base, and I think we can afford it for now. I don't think this forest will trip us up. Hopefully it won't. So I'm going to get a forest here. I'm going to suspend a search for tomorrow. And then I will pass turn. See what the opponent is up to. I think this turn we'll definitely see whether or not it's burn or goblins or something else. Let's see what our opponent does. Eidolon? Okay, so definitely burn. That gets us another land, which is pretty cool. Search for man, so many searches. We will. We're gonna bolt. Actually, no, we'll bolt when they go to combat. I think we'll bolt in response. I almost. Let's see. So our choices are: we can leave up bolt, take minimal damage from the Eidolon, or we can play Farseek, which would then cause us to take 1, 2, then 3, 4 from the attack, and then 5, 6 when we bolt. I think it's probably safer to just bolt the. I think it's safer to bolt the Eidolon when they go to attack with it, and we'll suspend another search for tomorrow here. And then we'll yield through this turn. We'll see if they want to cast any spells and take damage from their own Eidolon. There's one. Yeah. Oh, now that's super awkward. Okay, so we have to bolt this now. Alright, so we're kind of in trouble here. We're going to be down to 9 and then 7 after we cast Sakura Tribe Elder. Well, we won't be drawing that. Oh, we'll be down to 5. I forgot about Search for tomorrow. So we're going to cast Search. We'll go down to 7 here. This will find a basic mountain. And then we draw for turn. And then I don't think we really have a choice but to go down to 5 here. And then we're kind of at the mercy of our opponent's top decks. So not a very hopeful start. And we'll yield through this turn. If our opponent can't kill us this turn, well, there's half of the equation. Any 3 damage spell does the trick here. Simian Spirit Guide, that's not good. And their odds of having a there it is. Alright, so we lose. We'll concede here. All right. All right, so for sideboard, we definitely want Obstinate Baloths, Sweltering Suns. Goblin Guides was definitely prominent in this build. Maybe Engineered Explosives might help us. I saw a black source, so I'm not entirely sure what the black's for. Cards we don't need are... they probably have Blood Moon, so I think we can lose a Valakut in favor of our forests. We can definitely lose... Flame Slash is a little slow as far as removal goes. We'll be on the play. I'd rather just have bolts up, I suppose. We are on the play, so we don't want Farseeks. I want to leave in Woodfall Primus on the off chance they do have a Blood Moon or some other weird permanent. I don't want to be completely soft to a weird enchantment or an artifact. I think maybe let's cut. I think we can cut another Farseek and bring it in a Braid. It's instant speed. And we'll try it like this. We will definitely play first. This hand is a shame. It's very tempting. We would be able to shock ourselves and play Search for Tomorrow and have a Bolt for protection, but then we are definitely at the mercy of our top decks, and I am just about certain we don't want that. But if we draw an Obstinate Baloth and or a Summoner's Pact, then turn 3 will be very eventful for us. It's very close. I think we can do better. We'll mulligan. And this is a great hand. Our faith has definitely made us well with this one. Keep. And we can cut, or we can drop one of these Search for Tomorrows. Our opponent keeps 7. Alright, so we'll begin with a basic forest here. I think we can afford to take our time a little bit and not start immediately going after mountains. And try to keep our life total as high as possible. So we'll yield. I'm guessing they're going to open on Goblin Guide. We'll just yield through this turn. We've got no responses. Oh, a Rift Bolt. Alright, so more likely than not, Rakdos Burn. This will enter tapped. And we'll yield yet again. So next turn we'll resolve Obstinate Baloth. Monastery Swiftspear, so no Eidolon, which is pretty good. Ooh, and no second land drop? That's odd. Okay, well, their hand is full of gas. I guess the longer they don't, the less spells they cast, the better for us. We'll get a mountain here. Ooh, and a second Obstinate Baloth. Okay, that pretty much puts us out of reach, I think, or I'm pretty confident that that'll be more than we need to keep our total nice and high. We'll yield through this turn. We will snap block anything that happens here. They will probably be tempted to bolt, or hopefully they don't have Searing Blaze here, and they'll be tempted to throw bolts at Obstinate Baloth, which would be good. I mean, they've got 6 spells in hands. But yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect for us. We will cast Sweltering Suns here. Take 2 from the Eidolon, which is okay. And clean their board up. We'll get in for 4 while we're at it. There's a very good chance that Obstinate Baloth might just win the game for us all by itself. Bump in the Night. Just another 1-drop bolt. Lava Spike yet again. Yeah, so they're very heavy with spells. Farseek. Alright, so we're going to... I was hoping for a land there, that's why I didn't fetch. We'll get a mountain here. We will cast yet another Obstinate Baloth. Maintain and just continue to stay out of reach. And they can see. Alright. Game 3, we're going to be on the draw. Search for Tomorrow is a little slow. We can bring Farseeks back in. Seeing how punished they were for their lands, it might be tempting to bring Damping Sphere in so that they can't cast multiple spells in a turn. But I think it's good like this. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it like this and hope that... either our Obstinate Baloths carry us, carry our life total, or we just draw through the breach. So this is a very slow hand, or it's a very fair hand. We've got Obstinate Baloth for turn 4, assuming we don't draw any ramp spells. And assuming we hit all of our land drops, we have Summoner's Pact and Through the Breach on turn 5. We'll keep it. It's a little risky. I don't like a hand with no ramp spells, but it's got combo. It's got a little sideboard and a little interaction. So we'll keep and hope to draw our Farseeks and or our Search for Tomorrows or Sakura Tribe Elder. Ooh, tapped Blood Crypt. That is a fantastic beginning for us. Taking off all of turn 1 is definitely what we want to see. Lightning Bolt is... it's a shame that this is Windswept Heath and not Wooded Foothills. I would love for this to be able to get a basic mountain so that we could bolt them without taking too much damage, because they're very likely going to cast Eidolon. That's the only reason I can think they would keep a 5-card hand? Or 6, they kept a 6-card hand. With no 1-drops, or no notable 1-drops. We'll play Windswept Heath and then yield through this turn and then just see what they do. I have a very strong suspicion that Eidolon of the Great Rebel is coming. And there it is. Okay. I don't think we have much of a choice. We have to get our Stomping Ground here. And that's just going to be tapped. And we'll take 2 from the Eidolon, but no more than that. And that, and we will... Well, we'll let them... We'll cancel. We'll let them attack with their Eidolon. Or cast any spells into their Eidolon. See what happens with that first. We'll yield through this turn. See if they want to do anything before they go to combat. And they go right to combat. We will just do that then. Skewer the Critics, okay. Ooh, another Skewer the Critics then, maybe? Wow, his hand is really not good. Alright, well, we will definitely get a mountain here. Try to get our basics up for Cinderglade. And that's a good start. And we yielded this turn. All right, so it's highly, highly unlikely that they can 13 us in a turn. So we should get to Obstinate Baloth and put up a little bit of a wall, and then the turn after that, we will through the breach. Lava Spike. Skewer the critics. Well, yeah, they've definitely got their... Alright, it's good for us that they don't have Skullcrack up, so we will get a mountain here. And... Obstinate Baloth. Alright, that lets us breathe a little easier. I don't think 3 cards and 3 mana, 3 spells and 3 mana 10 us in any combination of cards here. That's fantastic. Alright, I think we just attempt to win the game. They've got 2 cards in hand. Alright, we're going to just go for it. Yeah, we're going to just go for it here. If they use, I mean, geez, if they use 2 bolts to get rid of Primeval Titan, then we'll be in really good shape. Gets 2 Valakuts. And with the 18 from Primeval Titan, plus the 4 from Obstinate Baloth, oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. Okay, we can definitely live with that. Searing Blaze, that's a little annoying that that's the card. But they're out of cards now. We're at a healthy 7. We'll definitely just start getting in. And each of our mountains now does 6 damage. So I think we can race their top decks. Although that's a very annoying one. Search for Tomorrow, that's fair. Alright, we'll pay for this. Yes, we will. Alright, I think we just go to town here. We will 6 them. We will cast Search for Tomorrow. We'll get a basic mountain, we'll 6 them, and then Obstinate Baloth will do its thing, and we win. Awesome. See you for the next match.